Introduction. The Great Gatsby is a classic novel by F. Scott Fitzgerald and published in 1925. Set in the roaring 1920s, the book captures the spirit of the era and the decadence and excess of the wealthy elite in New York City. The story revolves around the elusive and mysterious Jay Gatsby and his obsession with the beautiful Daisy Buchanan. Through the eyes of the narrator, Nick Carraway, we are taken on a journey of love, greed, and tragedy in the pursuit of the American dream. Plot summary. Nick Carraway, a young man from the Midwest, moves to Long Island, New York, to pursue a career in finance. He rents a small cottage in West Egg, a wealthy suburb of New York City, where he becomes a neighbor with the wealthy and mysterious Jay Gatsby. Gatsby is known for his lavish parties, but no one seems to know much about him, including his source of wealth. Nick is invited to one of Gatsby's parties, where he meets Gatsby himself. Nick learns that Gatsby is in love with his cousin, Daisy Buchanan. Gatsby met and fell in love with her years ago when he was an officer in the American Expeditionary Forces. However, Daisy married Tom Buchanan, a wealthy and arrogant man, when Gatsby was deployed overseas. Even though Daisy is now married, Gatsby is determined to win her back. He hopes his newfound wealth and lavish parties at his mansion will make Daisy reconsider her decision. Gatsby asks Nick to invite Daisy to his house for tea, and Nick agrees. When Daisy arrives, Gatsby is visibly nervous, but they are soon reunited, and their love is rekindled. Daisy and Gatsby begin an affair. But Tom eventually discovers the truth and confronts Gatsby. In a heated argument, Gatsby insists that Daisy never loved Tom and that she will leave Tom for him. However, Daisy is torn between her love for Gatsby and her loyalty to her husband. Tom convinces her that Gatsby is not the man he seems and that his wealth results from illegal activities. Daisy becomes disappointed in Gatsby and decides to stay with Tom. Tom mockingly instructs Gatsby to take Daisy home, fully aware that she will not leave him. On the way back, their car hits and kills a woman called Myrtle, who is the wife of a mechanic called George Wilson. Gatsby later confides in Nick that it was Daisy who was driving the car, but he plans to take the blame to protect her. Despite Nick's advice to flee, Gatsby refuses. Tom informs George that Gatsby owns the car that killed his wife, and in his grief and confusion, George believes that the car's owner must have been his wife's lover as well. George shoots Gatsby in his mansion's swimming pool and then takes his own life. The novel ends with Nick reflecting on the events of the summer and realizing the corruption and emptiness of the wealthy society he has been a part of. He decides to return to the Midwest, leaving behind the shallow and superficial world of the East Coast. Conclusion. The Great Gatsby is a timeless novel that explores the destructive nature of the pursuit of wealth and status and the consequences of obsession, disillusionment, and tragedy. Fitzgerald's vivid descriptions of the lavish lifestyle of the wealthy elite of the 1920s make for a captivating read. However, the novel's underlying message is a powerful one that still resonates with readers today. Thanks for joining us on Book Précis Corner. We hope you enjoyed this summary. Remember, you can find more summaries like this one on our channel and new content every week. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and turn on the notification bell to catch all the episodes. Thanks for watching, and happy reading.